Good afternoon, all. Type in America. I did you write there you need today? Yes, I did. I wrote it right after I watched the show with you guys. I wrote their unique. Yeah. Alright, what are you eating? I'm eating leftover shawarma. Like the rice and everything with the beef and the salad. I do like shawarma. Yeah, I love shawarma. Shawarma's good. It's not my favorite food, but I prefer pizza over shawarma and like hamburger. Shawarma's really good. I'll show you guys what I wrote down today. Yeah, this, what you see here, everything I've written down so far for their unique. This is what I wrote down today. So like about 2 pages and a little bit, right? I wrote this page today, I wrote this page, I wrote this today. Ivan, can you write longer? Yes, I can. Like today I was in the zone. I could have easily written another 4 pages, but to take the stress off me, I just do 2 pages a day. It's easier for me. That way I'm not stressed out. I don't want to do the 5 pages I got different things. That's stressing. That's really, really stressing. 2 pages a day is like a good 400 words. That's good enough. So, I don't need to stress out myself and write like 5 pages a day. I got different things right now. Did Jack come in? Nah, didn't come in. I predicted it wouldn't come in. No, it was probably delays, right? Well, I'm cleaning the walls for $15, so I can get myself another pack of smokes. Yeah. Ivan, is there any better than Zaya's? No, it's not. But it's close though. They're both very good, but what I'm reading from Zayn's draws me in more than Laramie because it's a fantasy world, right? But the arts and fantasy might Laramie better. It just depends on the art hits you right now. Okay, I can show you what I wrote down today, but after that, that's it, guys. I don't want to show you guys anymore because I don't want to spoil store for you. Sorry. Uh, sorry. go upstairs and bring my plate, and I'm gonna get my coffee. Back in a second, guys. Alright, guys, sorry for the long wait. Well, I'm supposed to wash the dishes, and I'm supposed to get my coffee. I can show you guys a snippet of what I wore for the meet today, and after that, guys, I mean it, it's enough. Well, I haven't shown Zayas. No, Zayas 0. I'm not showing you anymore. I don't want to spoil the store for you. I'm not showing you any more of Zayas. Oh, my coffee's warm, guys. Give me a second, I have to go warm it more. guys. Sorry for the wait. Yeah. My coffee's now really hot. Yeah, but so far you've been writing. Yeah, so far I've written what, 4 days in a row? Yeah, 8 pages. Yeah, I've written 4 days in a row. Very unique. All right, did you introduce her cousins? Yes, I did. I introduced her cousins, Caitlin Smith, her sister Grace Avocado, and Cole LeBur, her other cousin. So Dawn has 2 cousins. She has Caitlin Smith. In the story, she has 2 cousins. She obviously has other cousins, but in the story, she has 2 cousins: Caitlin Smith and Cole LeBur. That sounds better, right? LeBur sounds French. Cole LeBur. And she has a sister, Grace Avocado. I introduced them with the text messages. I didn't introduce them yet, but I introduced them with the text message. You guys will see what I mean when I show you the snippet of what I wrote down today, obviously. When you read that again, guys, you're going to be hooked because of my grave genius, obviously. Crossing my fingers, Very Unique is good. But I think Very Unique will be a masterpiece, too. Some people might even like it better than Zanus. I highly doubt it, but I mean, some women might like it even better than Zanus, right? I highly doubt it. Zanus is epic fantasy. It's better than Very Unique. Yeah. But so far, from what I've read from Very Unique and Zanus, Zanus is the more raw manuscript than Very Unique. Why? Because fantasy is more difficult to write than romance. That's why there is a bit of more stiff dialogue in Zanus than there is Very Unique. Very Unique, there's not that much stiff dialogue as you guys read, because it's easier to write modern day books compared to fantasy. Fantasy, they have a different style of speaking in English. It's a bit more difficult. That's why Zanus, you might catch a bit more rawness in it compared to Very Unique, but it's still a better story than Very Unique. Zanus, obviously, when you read it. Sarah? And I have no money, man. Word. When you don't have smokes, you get depressed. Yeah, I do. Whenever I don't have any smokes, I get depressed. I can go under deep. I'm already depressed right now because of the game and everything and the cursed keys, obviously. But when I don't have smokes, that's when I get very depressed. I can go into depression, obviously, into major depression if I don't have a smoke. Obviously. Yeah. He's Ivan, I love your Very Unique. I know my book is sick, I love your Very Unique, Ivan. I know my book is sick, Ivan, do you think VJ will like Very Unique better or Zanus? Zanus. I should like Ivan, I love Very Unique, but I like Zanus more, Ivan. I love the whole fantasy story. Zanus feels more magical than Very Unique. Yeah, it does. Zanus feels more magical because it's a fantasy world. Very Unique is amazing too, but it's like a niche romance. I like Zanus, but yeah, Zanus is a better story. But Very Unique will also be a masterpiece too, crossing my fingers. I hope it's good, obviously, right? I don't want to write a shitty romance novel. If the book is not good when I go over it, I'm not going to release it. I'll just release it. I know Zanus is a masterpiece, but if Very Unique is, I'm not satisfied with it, I'm not going to release it, obviously. And that's how you know I care more about my art than the money. Because I know even if Very Unique is a shitty book, I'll still make my billions off it. I don't want to go down as the author who's a best-selling author and the fans hate my book. They don't like my book. Yeah, Ivan's Very Unique book was terrible. That's why when I go over my whole book, I will know if it's good or not. If it's good quality, I'll release it. If it's not good quality, I'm not going to release it. I'll just release. I know Zanus is amazing quality. I'll just release that. Very Unique, I'm not going to touch, obviously. But so far, what I've written so far, I'm impressed. It's entertaining shit. I like it. I like the book, obviously. So say, okay, I'll show you guys what I wrote down for Very Unique today. And after that, that's it, man. I'm not going to show you guys more for their unique. I don't want to spoil the story for you. Sorry. Don't hate him, son. Go outside. Log into my computer. It's not my computer, but I mean, log into the computer. That's why I want to get a laptop. I want to get a laptop. That way I can just write my their unique story in my room. And I just sit on my couch and I just type it on my laptop instead of typing it on here. I have to type it here. Because the gatekeepers fucked up my laptop like years ago, right? They hacked my laptop, man. Alright, let's go to my unique file. Well, I haven't shown us Xana's. No. 0. I'm not showing you anything for Xana's, man. I already spoiled another story for you guys. I mean, how much do you write every day? I write about like close to like about half a page. Yeah. Excuse the typos, guys. My file is not edited, so you have to excuse the grammatical errors, obviously, right? Just fix this here. Okay, I'll show you this part here. This is what I wrote down today. Read this. Read that. Hope you guys can see it well. And I'll scroll down. Read that. And that's it, guys. That's what I wrote down today. I write about half a page a day, right? Right now I'm on page 6, as you guys can see, like right here. I'm on page 6. I'm at 5,085 words. So I'm still have a long ways to go, but this is what I wrote down today. You guys can see that. You can read that. And that's it, guys. So I introduced you guys to her cousins with the text messages. And now the story is progressing, and now they're leaving the apartment and she's going to the interview at Louis at Grill House with the manager Louis, right? Yeah. And once she gets the job, she finds out that Don owns the place. So it's a surprise. Then after that ends the scene with Don and Megan. I transfer to Josh's story. And Josh works at Love and Bar. I told you my idea. There's a customer he doesn't like, and he walks in on Jake. Yeah, that's my idea, obviously. You're a genius, I know. I have the gift, man. And when you guys read that, were you guys impressed? I didn't read it yet, guys. You didn't read what you wrote, Ivan? No, I didn't read it. I just wrote it and I typed it down without reading it. I'll read it whenever I watch a show with you guys. I know when I read, I'm going to be hooked because I know I'm a creative genius, obviously. I didn't go over it. No, I didn't. But because I wrote it, I know what I wrote. But I know it's amazing quality because I know when I was writing it, I was reading over it, obviously. I was reading over it, Sarah. It's my last smoke, guys. This smoke is very sacred to me. It's my last smoke. If my stepmother doesn't give me the $50 a day, I don't have any smokes. That's why I begged her yesterday, please, man, can I like clean the walls for like maybe $15? I'm willing to do dirty work for $15 because I need that smoke. So I don't have smokes. I get very depressed. I can go under extreme depression, obviously. Yeah. So you're addicted to cigarettes, as I am. I need to smoke every day. I'm not addicted to sex like VJ. Victoria Justice is not addicted to cigarettes, but she's addicted to the sex. She loves fucking the guys, obviously, because she's a whore, obviously, right? So I hope you guys are impressed by the show. Yeah, Ivan, that's sick, man. You're very unique. That's a great start to your very unique story. That's Aaron taking shit, I know. Aaron taking shit, man. I'm sorry. Evan. But Zanis is better, Ivan. Yeah, Zanis is a better read, but some fans might like their unique better. I hope you guys are impressed by I showed their uniques of Ivan. Not sick. Yeah, tomorrow I'm not showing you shit, by the way. Whatever I write down tomorrow, I'm not going to show you because I already showed you everything that happens in the story. I don't want to spoil story for you guys. That's an amazing start to your story, I know. You are gifted. Yes, I am. I'm gifted, obviously. Ivan, you made up a few things about Elmer. Yeah, in Elmer there is no English or French side for real life, but in the story, Megan says she lives on in the English side of Elmer, not the French side. But in real life, there is no English or French side in Canada. I made that up for the story. That way, I don't have to worry about the contradictions with people speaking French and everything, right? Because all the characters in my book all speak English. So when they go to this, when Josh goes to the Wolf of Levine, the guy speaks English. So to eliminate that hassle, I said Megan lives on the English side of Elmer, so people there speak English. That way, all my characters can speak English. I don't have that contradiction. Yeah, most people normally speak French. That way, I eliminate that problem. That's genius. Yeah, I know my shit when it comes to storytelling. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. In real life, there is no English or French side in Elmer. They're scattered all over Elmer, the French and the English. But for the story, there's an English side and a French side. I made that up, obviously, for the story. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I hope you guys are impressed by the show. Yeah, I were impressed, man. That's fucking entertaining shit. You're gifted this thing, huh? Their unique is also money too, hopefully, right? Cross my fingers. Their unique is also money too. But it will not be as popular as Zanus, obviously. He's Ivan, I love your their unique, I know. It's amazing, obviously. Will you get your mind today? Yeah, I will. I'll clean. Yeah, I'm willing to do dirty work for $15. She'll be like, okay, Ivan, I'll pay you $50 for it. I'll clean the walls well, and I'll get my $50 so I can get my pack of smoke set in the evening. I wish Rabbit can upload Nightmares 3, that way I can binge it all every night. But maybe he might upload after he finishes Silent Hill and the other game, because they're big games, and after that he might play Little Nightmares 3. Hopefully, Rabbit, I'm talking to you, man. Please upload Little Nightmares 3, man. All the fans are waiting for that game, yeah. Yeah. So you guys impressed by Short Lane so far? Yeah, we're impressed. I mean, that's entertaining shit, I know. You're gifted, man. I wrote that in like 25, 30 minutes. I wrote it. I just look over my notes and I let my creative mind flow, and then the story's amazing, obviously. I love the text message. I'm saying Canada, eh? You know, I'm saying, yeah, they're making fun of Canadians, yeah. Because Canadians say a lot. Yeah, up here in Canada, yeah. You're from Canada, eh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why VJ hates me with the keys, man, because even though Ivan's poor, man, he's writing their unique. He has the keys. If he doesn't sell the keys, that's like 30 billion, $35 billion, $30 billion, $35 billion. I want a piece of that, man. If I write their unique and things, I'll be making like my 30 plus billion, 30, $35 billion on my book. Or I might make more. VJ wants a piece of that, obviously. She wants the financial control with me, and she wants a piece of the billions, obviously. She knows with $35 billion you can live a life, build your billionaire house, start your film studio. You know what I'm saying? Sign that mega deal with Amazon, be featured on the magazine. She wants to do personal stuff too. She wants to do all that with me, obviously. That's why she's crazy when she cries. Crazy woman. I told you I ignore her every night because I know she's gonna bang the guys after that. That's why every night when I go to bed, I just put the music on. I pass out. I ignore her crying because she's crazy. Yeah, I can't take her seriously, man. Crazy woman. Yeah, that was my last smoke, man. Oh, fuck, man. I'll get the money though tonight. I'll be able to get. I'll get my 25 pack of smokes, right? I get paid Sunday, but I will get my check this week. I'll either get it Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. My government check. Maybe tomorrow I get it. I might get it tomorrow after work. I'll ask my younger brother. He might tell me, yeah, the check's here, Ivan. I get like my 110, 120 check. We'll see tomorrow or Thursday, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. You catch a bit of raw stiffness in Larry Neek. Not that much. You guys caught a little bit of stiffness in some sections of it, but Zanus has the more stiffness in the dialogue than Larry Neek so far from what I've read. Because fantasy is harder to write than romance. Obviously, romance is easier to have less stiff dialogue because it's like the modern times. Like that's how people speak now today. So it's easier to relate to that. So it's easier. You're gonna get less stiffness with their unique if I write it. Whereas fantasy is a complete fictional world where they speak old English style English, obviously. So it's a bit tougher. That's why you catch a bit of stiffness and rawness more rawness than Zanus can do very deep. But Zanus is still the better story, obviously, very deep. Read it, as you guys read, right? Yeah, we read there and we read Zanus. Zanus is more entertaining. Yeah, Zanus is more entertaining, but Very Unique is also entertaining too. It's an amazing book, obviously, amazing story. That's from Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna go swim with the Ivan? No. I'll take the day off. I'll go tomorrow. So far, I only took like 6 days off. Tomorrow's my 47th day going swimming. But I haven't really lost much weight because I haven't been eating that well. I think next week I'm gonna just go on the treadmill and go swimming 7 days a week. That way I burn more calories. I gotta watch. I'll eat like one plate for dinner. I don't eat my breakfast, and that's how I lose the weight. Obviously, I have to be serious. Or for this week, I'm gonna eat a little bit of the junk food. When I get my check, the day I get my check, I'm gonna get slices of Bob's. I'll get like 2 slices of Bob's, and I'll get like maybe 6 beers and a 25. Obviously, if I get the check Wednesday, I'll have enough until Sunday when I get paid at Dinty's. Obviously, buy some Sarah. Yeah. Your ebook is sick. I know it's sick, son. I you didn't read it. You didn't go over it. Well, I already know what it's about. I went a little bit over on my paper. I didn't read it when I wrote it on the laptop on the computer, but I read it a little bit of it when I was writing it today, and I knew it was amazing. And I knew you guys are going to be impressed too. Obviously, I put up my stuff here. My youngest stepbrother is supposed to get me my notebooks today. So once I get the notebooks, I can now write all my chapters on my notebook instead of writing it on. I'm going to keep these papers, obviously, because my brainstorming information is all here. And yeah, I only have like 15 characters and they're unique. Yeah, but Ivan, you mentioned Cody Pranks and Lewis. Yeah, I mentioned them, but they're not going to be major characters in my story. I might maybe have they shoot like a Dawn said she was never really interested in them. I just mentioned them, but they're not like characters of my story. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's my point, right? Yeah. Yeah. What was it? I'm making a 50-minute. That's good enough for you guys. Oh, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm now sick of the ending of your story. I know they're unique. I'm just joking, Meg. You know, it's not your book. It's like, you're amazing at dialogue. Yes, I am. I have the gift, obviously. Even though I'm amazing at dialogue, you do catch stiffness in both my books, obviously, because I don't have a professional editor to polish up my manuscript. But I don't need any help with my story. I can write it myself. I don't want anyone touching my story. That's why I don't want any editor touching my story. You just fix the grammar and that's it, and spelling, punctuations, and sentence structures. The story you don't touch. And developmental editing is very expensive because it's a lot of work. That's why I don't need help with developmental editing for my story. I just need help with the grammar, obviously. The grammar I need help with because my grammar is horrible. As you guys caught a lot of grammatical errors when you read their unique, obviously. It's not edited, obviously, right? Because I don't have any spacing, sentence structure spacing, because I don't know anything about that. That's why it just continues on. Yeah, it has to be edited, obviously, my book, right? Sorry. Tomorrow I work at Dinty's, man. Are you gonna walk to work, Ivan? Yeah, I will. It's good exercise. Wake up at 7 and around like 7:30 I'll leave. I'll walk to work. I'll walk to Dinty's to work. And if I get my $15 tonight, I can smoke. I can save a good maybe 6 smokes for work. That's enough. 6, 7 smokes for work for Dinty's tomorrow. I'll be good for Dinty's tomorrow. But I hope I get the check tomorrow. I hope it comes in tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm fucked, man. I have no smokes, man. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah, almost like I talk for another like 12 minutes. I'm done. You don't make long videos anymore. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I just don't have the energy to talk for like an hour and a half, 40 minutes. I just make like 51 hour videos now. It's good enough. I don't get paid for this. As you go, you deserve it. There you go. Yeah. Ivan, do you regret quitting Coco Fruity because you have no money now? To be honest, no. I don't regret quitting. Even though I have no money, obviously, what I now have time to work on my book and everything, and working at Coco Fruity is not fun. Yeah, I got money, but like working there is not fun, man. I got my money working there. I got paid every 2 weeks, but it's not fun working there, right? Yeah. It's not fun working there. There's a reason why the boss, when I went to visit Coco 40 like a week and a half ago, this was last week, about my record of employment from the boss, my ex-boss, obviously, I saw him washing the dishes and the other line guy was helping him because I think he knows, the boss knows, yeah, if the next dishwasher who I hire, they're all just going to quit on me, yeah. If you put a dishwasher alone on a Saturday at Coco 40, they're going to quit on you. It's too much work. It's not fun working there. That's why I ran and I left. Man. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to work anymore. I'm done. Even though I have no money, man. Oh man, the work there was not fun. It wasn't fun working there. Man. A lot of work, man. That's why I left and I ran. Obviously, it's too much work. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Why will the Gates want to control their new brand too? Yeah, they will. Everything that I own, or every brand that I own the rights to, they're gonna want to control it. Because they know if they don't control the brand, then Ivan has the control, obviously, for his own product, obviously. They don't want me controlling my money. They don't want me owning my brand, obviously. That's why they want to sell, obviously. No, I mean, either you bow to us, or the other option is you die if you want to get your freedom and control of your life. Either you bow to us or you die. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not bound to you guys, man. It's money off the books for me, but it's not for you. I'm not bound to you. You're going to destroy my life and you're going to dupe me, man. You're going to steal my money, man. Like you do Victoria Justice, right? Yeah. Fucking greedy people, man. You won't even let Rija be worth $100 million even when she sells to you. Because you have your envy and you think, and you kept me poor. Like right now, I have no money. I'm fucking poor. Whereby I have to like go to the super team, cash my cans, while you're making, I don't know, your 80, 100 trillion every year. And you think I'm gonna let you take my what? I don't know, my 35 billion. Look, you're crazy. Those billions are for me, VJ. It's not for you, man. You have your money. I have mine. This money is mine. Yeah, we know we have our money. We're greedy pigs. This is our house. We don't want anyone controlling their money in our house, Ivan. Even the person who created the universe, who's God. Yeah, Ivan. I don't care if you're God. This is my house. You don't deserve to control your money. Yeah, but you act like as if you're God. You're not God. You didn't create this place. Me, VJ did. And you don't deserve to control my money. Like, no. This is me, VJ's money. It's not yours, sir. Yeah. Will you take a shower at this, Ivan? No, I'll take a shower in the evening. After I clean the walls upstairs and I get my 15 bucks, I'll take my shower and then I'll walk to the store and get my smokes, obviously. But after this, I'm going to brush my teeth. I didn't brush my teeth yet. I'm going to brush my teeth after this. And I'll enjoy showing you guys. Yeah. When do you think you'll be done chapter one? Probably, if I write 2 pages every day, I'll be done probably maybe Sunday. Saturday, Sunday. Like once I hit like, I don't know, like 13, 14 pages on the computer, I'll be done. Chapter one. Yeah, I'll move on to chapter two, obviously. Ivan, is Dawn older than Grace? Yes, she is. Dawn is older than Grace. I don't mention it in the book, but later on in the book, I'll mention. I'll give you. I'll let you guys know who's older. Obviously, I'll do a thing when Grace meets Dawn for the family dinner and all that stuff. She's like, Grace is like, oh my god, oh my god, it's so nice to meet my older sister, and it's so nice to meet my younger sister. That way you know who's older, obviously, right? I mean, how old is Dawn in their unique? She's like in her early 30s. Because the prologue, my idea is it starts off with them when they're in grade 7 or grade 8. Grade 8, they're in grade 8 and they're final year of junior high. Megan and Dawn are best friends and they make a pact nothing will sever our friendship. And Josh and Jake are best friends, nothing will ever sever our friendship. obviously, and in grade 8, they're 14. So it's 20 years later when the story starts. So Dawn and all them are like 34 years old. They're in their early 30s. Yeah, they're in their early 30s, obviously. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy your very neat book too. That's sick, Ivan. I know. You are gifted. Yes, I am. Gifted, obviously. My very neat book is sick too. Not Zay's, but it's amazing too, obviously. But you read it, right? It's amazing too. Very neat. Yeah. 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 That's what it is with a masterpiece, guys. And their unique, cross my fingers, will be a masterpiece too. These Ivan, I love you, their unique story. I know my story's sick, sick story. Yeah. Why, man, you are good to man. Like, while you're ever there unique WordPress, that's entertaining shit. I know, it's entertaining. Yeah, Ivan, you are good. Yes, I am. Everything you showed me so far with their unique, I'm impressed, Ivan. It's entertaining shit. And the characters come alive on a page too, more than these other romance stories that I read, I know. So get to obviously. But Zayas is the better read than their unique. But their unique, across my fingers, will be a masterpiece too, hopefully, obviously. I hope you guys enjoy what I showed you with their unique so far. But tomorrow, no more. I'm not showing you what I wrote down. I won't spoil story for you guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, as it was real, you guys of the show is Ivan. I'm signing off. Peace. Don't hate him, son. Peace out.